I think we have a false version of the self, okay? So, like, when people say, I don't want to do something that goes against myself, or, like, this doesn't feel like me, or this doesn't feel right. Now, sometimes, like, that's a legitimate thing, and, like, whatever, but sometimes you gotta be 100% real with yourself, and, like, just be bluntly honest with yourself, and think to yourself, okay, how much in tune are you with yourself? Like, how much in tune are you with your own feelings? Like, when you're sad, do you know why you're sad? Do you know, like, how to maneuver through your feelings? Like, I call it moving through your emotions, but, like, I think it's like, how well do you know your triggers? How well do you know your self, your mind, you in general, just the self-awareness of you? How well do you know how you interact with the world, or how you interact with people, or your flaws, or your mistakes, or this or that, right? So if you don't really know your flaws that well, and if you can't really call out your own mistakes that well, and if you don't know, like, why your life is the way it is, then you're not going to be able to know what the self actually is. Like, you're going to start identifying the self with everything that makes you feel comfortable, with everything that makes you feel like you did when you were yourself. So, like, so many people identified the self with their childhood. So, like, I don't know, they'll be like, oh, I did this thing and it made me feel like I did when I was a kid, or it made me feel like whatever. Those moments that you're thinking of when you're saying, it made me feel like this or this, you're thinking back to a moment when you were actually yourself. The reality we live in kind of fucks us up, and a lot of us, right? Because for me, my mom didn't raise me to be a wannabe thug, but the world around me, the society, the ideas that I had of, like, because I'm brown skinned, this is how I have to talk, this is how I have to walk, this is how I have to act, this is the music that I have to listen to. Like, these were just, nobody implanted these ideas necessarily. It's just you start to mimic the people that look like you. So, and if nobody says anything and kind of guides you in a certain direction, then you start to kind of just follow this thing of being like people who look like you. So, if you would have asked me back then, when I was like, 17, 18, 19, if you would ask me, who is the self? Who are you? I would have said, I am this thug that yada yada yada. And maybe I wouldn't use the word thug, but I would have just described a thug, described what I like as in rap music, and and I genuinely, that's all I listened to. And I also used to listen to heavy metal music, but, like, it was like I went through these stages of losing myself, because I was myself when I was a child, okay? And then you go through puberty, and you go through the world, and high school, and all this other shit, trying to fit in, and, and all this other shit, and trying to be liked, and whatever. So I became this thing that I thought the world wanted me to be. But that was all in my head. The world doesn't want us to be anything. Nobody's pressuring us to be anything. Nobody pressured me to be a wannabe thug just because I was black. Like, my dad's white, right? I'm brown skinned, but my mom is black and my dad is white. So I could have adapted the white aspect of my life. I know I'm white. It doesn't make much sense in the world we live in today because they can see I'm brown skinned, but, like, it's just this thing that I was thinking about, where people avoid becoming themselves, and they think they're fighting to be themselves, but they're fighting to remain their ego. My ego was that wannabe thug that had no idea who I was, but I would have told you that and you know what's so funny? Parts of the ego are still you. Back then I used to make music all the time. I've been making music since I was a kid, so, like, the music thing is still relevant to me in my life, where I still make music all the time, and now I'm starting to take it seriously. Within the next few years, I'll be able to, you know, hopefully be going on tour with this and doing this shit for real and DJing for real and like whatever. But it still makes me feel like a kid every time I sit down and make music. Like, I still feel the exact same way I felt the first time I made music when I sit down to make music. Like, nothing's changed. So, like, it's this thing that makes me feel alive. But it's also this thing that I could do whether I get famous or not. Like, I kind of set my life up this way, where I want to be able to do what I want to do, whether I'm rich or not. I want to be able to live the life that I was born to live, whether I'm rich or not. Like, it has nothing to do with whether I'm rich. But back in the day, I would have thought that, oh, I have to be rich to do this shit. Like, it's the ideas that we hold in our mind that become reality. So I attached the being a thug and rapper and that whole thing with my music career, thinking that I had to be that to be a rapper, to make music, to make it, because I'm brown skinned, and that's the only way that a brown skinned kid can make it. Like, these are ideas in my head that I don't know where they came from, but I guarantee other brown skinned kids have those same fucked up ideas, thinking that that's the music they have to make because they're brown skinned, or thinking that's who they are. Like, so because we attach to what makes us feel good, we attach to what makes us feel whole, we attach to what to fucking groups and all these different things that we associate with trying to find our tribe, in a sense. Then we attach to the tribe. And like, I think the key is to gain such control over yourself that you're no longer attaching to anything, and that you're fluid, because you are a fluid substance. You are a soul inside of a body, not the body. The problem is that we are mistaking ourselves for the human body itself, instead of realizing that we are not the body. We are the consciousness. And the main thing I see, people are kind of getting caught in thinking that they are the ego, and then they lose themselves. And I think that it's just time for us to find ourselves again. That's really what I think waking up means. Like, I don't think waking up means you gotta fucking, you know, find and talk to the aliens or some shit, right? No. I think it means you need to figure out, are you you? Like, right now, take a look at yourself. Are you you? And it's hard to do that because the ego does not allow us to actually look at ourselves. That's why I like psychedelics, because psychedelics allow you to look at yourself without the ego's presence. So you're able to kind of analyze yourself and be like, okay, damn, no, this is who I am. And I don't like it, but that is who I am. And if you don't like something about yourself, you can change it. You're not, I forget who said it, but somebody said, you know, if you don't like where you're at, you can change it. You can move. You're not a tree, right? So it's like, you're not a tree. You can move. You're not the same thing you were when you were 16. You can change. You're not defending who you are. You're defending who you used to be. And you're staying who you used to be because you're defending it. Like, people don't grow because they don't want to. Like, it's a very simple thing. It's growing, changing, evolving, becoming the humans we were meant to be is not easy. Because no matter what, you have to change. Like, you can think you can stay the same, but if you stay the same that you were, if you're still the same person you were when you were 16, you're probably miserable. Because how could that 16-year-old truly understand and grasp the complexity of reality? Like, and just not even grasp the complexity of reality itself, but like just the own reality of your own life and what makes you feel alive, and what you want to do and what you do and what you, like, I don't know, your daily routine, and all of this shit is on you. But that shit is not you. Like, you are not the emotions you feel. You are not the things you do. You are not the career you choose. You're not a, I mean, I know we say that we're artists. I know we say that we're painters. I know I say I'm a modern day shaman. I know I say that I am something, but really we are all of those things. That's what you really are, is your imagination. You are your imagination. And so many people only choose to become the parts of their imagination that'll make them money, or it'll make them seem normal, or will make them fit in with society, or, you know, whatever. And I think it's a lack of truly understanding the self. Because when you truly understand yourself, you know you're not the rapper, you're not the father, you're not the philosopher, you're not the human. You are the soul that can be anything. You are the infinite possibility of your own imagination. That's the thing. You are the infinite possibility of your own imagination. And it's just, we kind of, somewhere down the line, we kind of disconnect from our own imagination because we think that's a part of growing up. So many people, I've seen this video from, I think his name is Sneeko, but I've seen this video by Sneeko, and said something about, you know, so many adults think that part of maturity is giving up on your dreams. No, that's just some bullshit that they told you to manipulate you when you were a child, when you were going through puberty, to manipulate you to give up your dreams so you don't become one of the people that takes their job, that takes their spot, that, like, and what I mean by they is whoever the fuck is telling us these dumb ideas that are manipulating humans to become weak, miserable, anxious, depressed souls that don't stand in their infinite potential. Because you are literally pure energy. Like, the fact that you are even alive and conscious to watch this video, like, that is a fucking miracle. I just seen some deer over there. They can't fucking make a video. So, like, I chose to make this video. At one point in my life, I was not making videos. And now it's like so a part of my life that it's just what I subconsciously do. Subconsciously, like it's just a part of my life. I have an idea, I make a video about it. But most people, when they live their life and they have an idea, they don't have the idea to ever make a video about it. So, like, they don't. And it's not a part of their life. But if they decided, they can make it a part of their life. And that'll become a part of their life. Like, one decision can change your life forever. I think we just are too attached to what is. And, like, we're too attached to what was instead of seeing what is. And we hold on because most people hold on to their childhood because that was their greatest moments. I'm able to flow with reality because I'm in my greatest moment. Like, my greatest time on planet Earth is right now. Like, I've never had this much freedom, this much whatever. Next year I'll have financial stability. The year after that I'll have something else that I couldn't have imagined. And, like, I'm literally getting things that I couldn't have imagined in my own life. Things that I wouldn't have imagined when I was a kid. And it's like, you know, I wouldn't have imagined that I'd be DJing. I never thought about DJing. The whole time I've been making music since I was 11. Never thought about DJing. Not once. But, like, now I can see that's going to be a big part of my life. But, I don't know, it's just like making these videos. It became a big part of my life. Which then became a big part, like, man, life is just crazy, bro. And if you hold on to who you want, if you hold on to what you think you want, you're never going to get what you truly want. Because what you truly want is something that you don't even know yet. Like, you don't even know what you want yet. Because you think that you want comfort. You think you want to watch your favorite TV show. Or you think you want to drink that beer after work, or you think you want to do these things, but you only want to do those things because you're not doing what you actually want to do. Like, you think you want to go to the bar on the weekends. You think you want to go to the bar. You don't want to go to the bar, bro. You're just trying to escape your life. And it's like, I don't know how to explain it. And yeah, there's some people, some dudes, you know, go to the club or whatever, kind of just to show out, right? Especially rich dudes, right? But if you are not one of those extremely rich dudes going to the club to show out or whatever, you're probably just going to the club, going to the bar, because you don't feel like you're living a life that you don't actually want to live. You're working a job that you don't actually want to work. And so many of us are caught in that life, but that is a choice. You could choose to be broke. People be like, what? I ain't never going broke, bro. Nah, of course not. But you're also not thinking of a plan to actually become wealthy either, is the problem. Like, people end up chasing the bag, working a job they hate, not really chasing the bag. They're just waiting to collect a check every Friday. Not planning, saving, thinking, fucking investing. You don't have to invest in things that other humans invest in. Invest in yourself, right? Like, but you don't know what to invest in with yourself if you don't know yourself. And people don't know themselves because they went so far down a path of following everybody else, doing what they think they were supposed to do. They thought they were supposed to give up on their dreams when they got older. They thought that that maturity meant, you know, you have responsibilities. What does that even mean? Like, I also had a daughter when I was 17, and a lot of people told me that I wasn't handling my responsibilities or whatever. But as my daughter started getting older and they could see the relationship that me and my daughter has, everyone shuts the fuck up because they realized, fuck, we didn't know what we were talking about, because they were trying to tell me parenting advice from the way they parent their children, but then they see, okay, well, he has a deeper connection with his child. And I'd never throw that in somebody's face, but it's just when people try to throw in my face that, you know, I'm parenting wrong, or I'm doing this wrong. And I'm like, no, I know me. That's the problem. The problem is a lot of people don't know themselves. So, like, I know me. I know how I'm supposed to raise my daughter. I know how I'm supposed to live. I can feel it. Like, I'm so in tune with myself that I can feel it. So, I'm just doing the shit that I feel is in tune with my own soul, you know, like my own soul's growth. Because I didn't come to earth to remain the same person that I was when I was 16. I didn't come to earth to remain, like, to become responsible or to be a responsible, normal human being. What the fuck what was the point of coming here then? That sounds boring to me. I don't think that's something that I would have done, because I know me. Like, I know me, so I know that, shit, if I agreed to come to Earth, it's because I was like, fuck yeah, bro. Let's do this shit, you know?